Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Back into the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chiellini. That's a good run down the left. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the finish! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Neymar. He shifts, tries a shot! Oh, in for the pieces! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how...
Shoots! He's got a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's tough.
Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication. Distributed tidily. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Only permitted in designated
Quite a
areas
half.
within
More of
these
the same,
grounds.
please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And so we're off again. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Batistuta. Maradona.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Batistuta gives it back. India finding their passes. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
India get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. A header! Oh, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
After 67 minutes.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Lionel Messi. Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yamal. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. And he shoots! Yes! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Howson makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the shot! Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
The goal scorer.
There was to be only
After
one
84
outcome.
minutes is
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Yamal!
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's made its way to him. Shot at goal! And it's in! Deep into injury time! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
India give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has...
And that is that. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. So it all boils down to this. The team so desperate to be up amongst the big hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Cristiano Ronaldo, and the shot! Ronaldo! Superb!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Goes for a shot! So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well read, nice interception. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho, the man we've all come to watch.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Linton, not the most convincing of passes. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Jimenez. Now that's well seen too.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great ball, and Cristiano Ronaldo! And he whips it in. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! Decent chance!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He was under real pressure there. Henderson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Played out to the left flank. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. There will be a throw-in. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's intervened well there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is...
Chance! No mistake! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Cristiano Ronaldo really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Maradona.
Both sides then
Number
taking this chance to
21,
turn to their benches.
Vieira. Number 18,
Madrid are doing very
Ronaldinho.
nicely, thank you.
Number 3,
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They
Number
needed it,
13,
now they have it.
Cristiano
Oh,
Ronaldo.
well measured.
Coming on
Some
the field.
resolute defending
Number
there.
24,
Yamal.
Number 5,
And it's Neymar.
Beckham. Number 7, Mbappe.
Romario.
Number
And
17.
Romario! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Shifted upfield. That ball looks a good one. And he's found a way past. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. Tries a shot! And he's managed to get rid. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. And now it's a race for the ball.
Indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Beckham. Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He made it happen. And the referee brings it to a close. A statement win on a crucial day. Madrid are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish
everybody,
line.
and welcome to
This is a day
today's
for
match.
optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other, unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nedved, that's a cute ball. De Ligt makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. Pedri. Zanetti. Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. And it's Maicon. Delivers with whip.
That's good defensive concentration.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, good ball! Nedved! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's looking wide. Out to the left it goes, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. Shot could be on. It's Roberto Carlos! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Ronaldinho! He's missed, but not by that far.
Ronaldinho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Forlan.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has found the way through. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So,
And he shoots! They've scored!
well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight...
And the shot! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments. moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's good vision. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Forlan. And this is Forlan. He's found a way through. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So, third corner of the game. That was a brilliant save.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedri. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without complication. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 30, Maradona. Number 10, Messi.
Maicon tries
Number
making a foray
13,
down the right.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
For a moment you
Number
felt that was
3,
going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
24,
Beckham.
Number
Neymar.
14,
Well,
Romario.
that looks a decent ball.
Number 5, Beckham. Number 17, Franz Beckenbauer. Substitution.
Vieira. Knocks it into space. Ambitious ball here. Beckenbauer tries to clear.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That is good alertness. He's shifting through the gears here. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Madrid go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. This usually is...
Ah, he's given it away. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Added minutes has been indicated.
We're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No joy this time. Cleared away. Aimed beyond the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And Owen! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Ronaldinho, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he finish? They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Neymar. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. Neymar! Oh, brilliant save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Played out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Owen. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Chiellini cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. Quick look, then plays it in. And this is Neymar! Fired deep to he rises! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Threads one in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Maradona.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. There's the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. The ball is loose and the chase is on. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great vision. And the through ball. Batistuta is flagged offside. Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta. And he was alert to it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, just skips past his man. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hakimi is there to clear. Taken back almost at once. And this is Neymar. He's through, now is he in? Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Belletti. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Xabi Alonso getting this one clear. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Gabriel defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a win! And that may well be that. That is that. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
For the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Scholes gets into a good position. And that has been clubbed away. And the counter is on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that has not gone well. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! That ball looks a good one. He's found the way through. Great chance! In he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen...
Batistuta! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Jordan Henderson has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. The ball has bounced loose now. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cafu gets into some space, flashes it across, and that should get the job done. Could be danger here. He slings it in. De Ligt can get it clear. And this is Ronaldo. Shot a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they're back on the ball again. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Maradona.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they can counter here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's surging through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you just back... And the shot! They've done it! And And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, the least he could have done, Peter, was hit the target, and he's failed that test.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Costa Curta. Xavi Alonso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Scholes. Well, it didn't look good for a while. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And Batistuta! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Matthias de Ligt. Number 30, Maradona. Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pinches it off him.
Number 18.
Now he's got space here.
Ronaldinho. Number 21.
Well, that is not the best ball.
Vieira.
And he offers an
Coming on the
apologetic
field.
look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Beckenbauer. Number 24.
Xabi Alonso.
Number 14. Romario.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Mbappe.
Yamal.
Number 5.
Yamal
Beckham.
hurtling down that right flank. Messi receives it in a wide position. In by Messi. Baresi getting this one clear. It's a searching pass. He's in a great position here. He's through and all alone. Takes a shot. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3. Oh no, this does not look good.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Donatoni. That's a danger. Mbappe! Well, that is remarkable.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Nice physical challenge. And it's Serginho. Romario. And this is Romario. And the finish! In for the
Added minutes
pieces!
has been indicated.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Donadoni clears it away. And they've got a throw. Time added on, 4 minutes. Oh, important interception. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, he's been caught napping. Fires it in low. Goes for a shot! In he goes again.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Looking here to chip it through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Owen. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's found a way past Rummenigge! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Tries to pass it through. And now they can spring out of defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. This looks promising. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Pedri. Rummenigge, a true great in every sense of the word. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And this is Ronaldo. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, what a ball! Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Ronaldinho. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Now it's Maradona. And he welcomes it in. Messi! Dispatched clinically. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh no, what has happened here? Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's there to belt it away.
1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
How would
for
you
an
review the first half?
From
Well,
the
I think it's a
regional
case
police
of so
department.
far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Neymar looking to run onto it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played. And he's there to get it away. Aimed beyond the defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played down the flank. Played out to the left flank. And he's straight offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Owen, and it's Pedri. Rummenigge. Pedri engages and forces him off the ball.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Oh, what? Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Costa Curta. Neymar, and it's been played through.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
The less said of... And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he's had it nicked away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Looking for the run. And the shot! He's scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, and that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.